Welcome back to more Elden Ring. We are actually going to be doing some base game and DLC music today. I feel like it's been a long time since I've done that. We've been kind of doing some Nightreign stuff here and there, and I just kind of want to get back into the, original Elden Ring and kind of knock out some of these tracks that we've got that a lot of you guys are requesting. So today we have 3 tracks. The very first one is Regal Ancestor Spirit. Oh. Oh, the panning. Really cool hand percussion. Okay, right off the bat, it is definitely very Regal. Usually you have these boss fights and they are very tense or dissonant, much more upbeat, right? You have like a faster tempo. This is completely opposite of all of that. It's very melodic, it's slow, it feels like you are in the presence of something great, right? And Regal Ancestor Spirit, I mean, it's a spirit, right? Must be something that has a lot of respect, is what I'm assuming. I believe the boss itself looks like a sort of deer, and I think I remember it looking kind of like a legendary Pokemon, actually. Yeah, this is sounding so cool. It's a little bit more ambient. And again, it just feels like it's more suited to like the environment and, this amazing creature that you have to unfortunately kill. Oh man. Very experimental. I'm assuming this is going to be phase 2. I do want to say, I just noticed this is by Yuka Kitamura, who is one of my favorite composers for FromSoft games. So not surprised that I like this. And again, it has a lot of cool string instruments, got the violin and the cello doing some more, I don't know, it sounds a little bit more like traditional melodies with all the turns and stuff. Like it doesn't sound like the kind of more modern melodies that we hear. And again, probably because this is a spirit from a long time ago, so they're trying to emulate the kind of melodies and the styles that you would hear from way, way back then. so cool. Oh, I just love how that really blossomed into all of these different layers of the strings, the woodwinds, the percussion. You know, like there's so much going on in the second phase, but it's still, again, very regal, very beautiful, and it probably makes you feel bad that you have to kill this thing, right? A lot of the other tracks that we hear in FromSoft games, like you have, again, the tension, and you have so much that's just almost atonal sometimes, and you just like, oh god, I need to kill it so that hopefully I don't have to listen to this any longer. This is, again, the opposite. So I really appreciate that this track is so beautiful, and is probably one of the standout tracks in Elden Ring, and probably also because it's composed by Yuka Kitamura. Like, she does amazing work. You guys know that I am a huge fan of hers. Yeah, it's a real treat to be able to listen to her again. Let's move on to the next track, which is Divine Beast Dancing Lion, and let me tell you, I've had so many people request this one, so we're finally doing it. Okay. I would like that timbre. Low brass plus the low vocals. The basses, I'm assuming. Bass vocals. Really liking this. I mean, it is a dancing lion, but it kind of is a hybrid with a like human legs and stuff. I don't know. It's very FromSoft, basically. It is also in a 3 in terms of like the meter. So it kind of feels like a waltz, which again, dancing lion. So dances sometimes are in 3. I get it. Let's move on to what I'm assuming is phase 2. Still in 3. Wow. Okay. There's the kind of typical Elden Ring or FromSoft music there. Man, that was a really good track. The moveset for Divine Beast Dancing Lion, we do have some moves that are either the 3-hit combo, right? There's 2 bites and then a delayed bite, so it ends up being 3, and time signature is in 3. And then we have a 360 combo, which is, divisible by 3. I don't know. We also have a moveset where he kicks, he does like a backflip kick, and then wind shoots out, and that could be represented by the string runs that we're hearing, right? The super crazy lines. And I think that wind only happens in phase 2, and that makes sense as to why they're adding the string runs in phase 2. Yeah, here. Right? Yeah, that could absolutely be a parallel for the moveset when he's, doing the kick and there's wind shooting out. The string runs could also represent the tornado that he does in phase 2. That actually might be a little bit more accurate because we were hearing the string runs quite a bit in phase 2. But yeah, there's basically some parallels between like the musical techniques that they are utilizing for the track and what the actual moveset is for the boss, which is, of course, very cool and very genius. Okay, last track for today is The Lord of Frenzied Flame, also by Shoei Miyazawa. Oh, that's really unsettling. I think that's a viola. It's in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This feels a lot more like underscoring, honestly. Like feels like it's tied to what's happening on the screen. Still in 5. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to pause it for a moment here. There's so much going on in this, and there are parts where it reminds me of Marigo's Lullaby, just in terms of how unsettling and like creepy it sounds. This is definitely Bloodborne-esque, and it feels like you do not want to get close to this boss. Like, I do not want to face this boss based on the music. Like, I want to get the heck out. Oh boy, okay. Well, we need to finish this phase 1, and I'm assuming there's probably at least one more phase. There might be 3 phases total because this track is a bit longer, but I really do not do well with this dissonance, though, I will say. Phase 2? Or wait, now? This might be phase 2 now. Ooh. Now we're in 3. That bass drum pierces through. Violin's like pleading, like, please. Dang. Almost like a deep thud or heartbeat. I'm not sure. So the male vocals, the last thing you hear. That was quite an experience. I mean, there's a lot of chromaticism in the phase 2 with the strings kind of going downward half steps. Kind of like that thing. And man, there's just so much going on in this. I do like that they ended on the vocals. It's a bit more palatable to the ear for vocals usually. They even like the dissonances can sound tasteful for choir. I would say the fact that phase 1 was in 5 and then phase 2 ends up being in 3 is intriguing to me. I would like to know why they made that choice, because I feel like with everything else going on, maybe keeping it in 5 would have been fine, but maybe not. I mean, it does feel good to kind of have a foothold on like the time signature and like know when the beat is. It doesn't feel as unstable as it did in phase 1 for time signature of 5/4. Yeah, 5/4 is not used super often, but I do appreciate it when I can hear it in tracks like this. I feel like it takes some skill to compose in a meter like that. Well, I'm glad that we finished Elden Ring in terms of playing it, and I don't have to worry about actually facing these enemies again. Yeah, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on this track. I mean, I know I had a lot of people recommending this. It's not the most sonorous track, so you know what I want to know? How many tries did it take for you to beat the Lord of Frenzied Flame? Alright, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button and also subscribe. It tells YouTube that you enjoy my content and you want to see more of it. And of course, if you'd like to get early access to these types of videos, take a look at the membership tiers that I have available. You can get the early access, your suggestions prioritized, and you can even get your names in these videos, like these amazing people right here. So feel free to check it out. I have over 20 more tracks in this Elden Ring playlist. I know I have Sekiro playlist that I'd like to get started with because I know Yuka Kitamura did that soundtrack. I think I have some Nightreign things in here too, actually. Yes, we do still have the other Nightreign bosses. I'm gonna go back in some of the older videos and make sure that I have all the Nightreign bosses that you guys are recommending, and you can also post in this video in the comments and I can look through them and make sure that those tracks are added to this playlist as well. Stay tuned for more Elden Ring, more FromSoft, and of course more Genshin Impact, Hollow Knight, all that good stuff, and even more new OSTs that I have not reacted to yet on the channel. So hope you look forward to it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!